Hi, my name is Ed Garza, founder of Video City Magazine, and we have the privilege to be here at one of our sponsor locations, Encore Bank, right here in Music City in Nashville. This bank is like no other. You got to come check it out and tour it. But today, we're with a special guest that I want him to introduce himself so that you know who he is. And that's the whole purpose, of our interviews that we do. We want to get to know the businesses, what makes them different, what pain points do they solve, and what kind of solutions they have for people in their particular market. So it's important for you to understand and learn about these businesses. So we're going to tell some stories, find out a little bit more about them, and we'll get started from here. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell us who you are, what company you represent, and then we'll go from there.
Definitely. Thanks, Ed. My name's Orrick. I'm the owner of Golflete LLC. What we are is a golf instruction and golf fitness business based around a screening process to understand where people's bodily limitations are and weaknesses are so that we can address those issues and help them better their game and overall benefit their life and the way that they move.
Excellent. So there's the thesis right there. So if you want to continue listening, please do, because this is very intriguing to me. I just played a whole 18 round of golf on Tuesday, and I tell you, it was almost 8 to 9 miles of walking, even with a cart. You got to be physically fit to be able to handle that kind of stuff. And I love the sport. It was actually, I had a great time out in Mount Juliet with the Mount Juliet Chamber. So that was phenomenal. Chance, tell us a little bit about what was before this concept. What did you do before? Tell us a little bit of background history.
Yeah, definitely. So I've played the sport of golf for about 24 years now. One thing I lacked, though, when I played in high school was actually having some sort of strength and power behind the ball. So as I started to get older and worked many jobs, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. Looking back, I realized how much I really enjoyed golf. And at the age of 21, I really got into strength training. Since starting strength training, I put on about 40 pounds of muscle, and I actually added about 40 yards of distance and at least 10 miles an hour of club head speed to my golf swing. So if I can basically help individuals achieve those goals the same way that I did, then I'm going to be happy about the way I do my business.
Fantastic. So where was college? Tell us, where was that?
Yeah, so I originally went to school back up in Chicago. I actually went to community college, started an automotive program, and actually was not really into golf at all. I couldn't afford to play golf in college just because I had to work full time and pay for school. So that kind of wasn't an option for me. Really loved cars and whatnot, went into the auto industry and just saw too many people who were just forced to retire basically because they needed surgeries. And I realized that I didn't want to do that. So that was when I got out of the auto industry and dove into the golf industry basically.
Very good. So tell us a little bit what it looks like when somebody comes to you for the first time and they're wanting to up their game, up their strength in their golf game, improve their distance, maybe do some additional. Obviously, stretching is probably a good part of the golf game, and
Definitely.
learning to do that effectively. Give us an experience. What does somebody experience? The first time they meet you, what should they expect?
Yeah, definitely. So we go through a standard questionnaire just for me to understand where their golf game is, where they want to be with their golf game, and overall just how far along they've come in the fitness process, whether they're a beginner, intermediate, they've been training for 10 years, 20 years, and what exactly their goals are. Are they looking to lose weight? Are they looking to play pain-free golf? Or are they looking to get strong and kind of bulky? So we go through that general questionnaire. We schedule a time to go through the screening process to understand where their strength capabilities are and then basically where their bodily limitations are with that screening process. And then from there, I just request a few videos of their actual golf swing so that I can give them a full swing analysis. I provide them with a PDF breakdown of all my notes with pictures as well. And then we schedule basically a Zoom call or FaceTime or an in-person for me to go over their swing with them and dissect that. And then again, based on the entire screening process, I can create a custom strength program for them to address those issues. And through the general questionnaire, we go through what type of fitness equipment they have access to, whether it's at their house, at an actual gym, and then I can tailor that strength program to that equipment to still address those issues for them.
Very good. So it could be virtually, it could be in person. And when you do it in person, typically what do? Do you meet them at their current club, or do you meet them at their house, or do you meet them? How does that happen?
Yeah, definitely. So I could do either or. I could definitely meet someone at their own facility. As of right now, I'm operating out of a small gym and kind of garage gym in College Grove. So if they don't have access to a facility, I could definitely accommodate for that.
Great.
But if they do have their own in-home facility, I'd be more than happy to show up.
So you could work with high school students, you could work with college students, or even someone that's maybe in their 40s or 50s just wants to go out and enjoy the game, and they want to be able to play it comfortably. Is that right?
Exactly, yeah. So, I mean, when I originally got into this, I really wanted to work with athletes more than anything, but I've come to realize that my market spreads from young to old, because strength training and fitness can benefit older people. As we get older, we tend to move less, we get stiff more, and we have more pain. So even potentially after that 18-hole round, maybe you notice some soreness after the round or potential pain, and strength training can help you address those issues. So
that's awesome. I'll tell you what, I'm going to address something a little bit different here around this topic, because golfing, whether it's on a Sunday morning or a Saturday morning or a Friday back nine, right? You may have, let's take a married couple, for example, right? That usually you have the man going out or the woman going out, and the other person doesn't like to golf. A lot of times that's the scenario, right? Mm-hmm. So, but it's really a great time for a couple to go out and just have fun. I realize that, like I'll give you an example, like my wife, right? She loves golf, but she needs to strengthen her shoulder, right? And improve the flexibility of her shoulder. So she's getting some chiropractic work done right now, because our end goal, what we want to do is we want to go out and enjoy that time together. It's kind of like a space that we can go out and spend 3 to 4 hours, get some exercise, relax, have fun, and get connected, right? Because that space is important for any kind of relationship. Yeah. Whether it's your best friend or your wife or your brother or your cousin, where you can spend that time together. It's more than just golf, right? Being out on the course, right? A lot of things happen on the golf course, right? Yeah. Tell us about the experience of your time on the golf course. What's the most memorable time you had golfing with a friend or a business colleague or anybody that was significant to you? Tell us about experience there.
Yeah, definitely. I would probably say I have multiple different memories that really stand out. One, on the competitive side of things, just in high school when I was playing really well, all of those times where I had some of my lowest rounds are definitely extremely memorable. But there are also times where I go out and I just don't keep score at all. Like if I'm going to play with my wife, we're just out to go have fun, exactly like you said, spend time together. On our honeymoon, we went out and played. We only had like a limited number of balls. Same thing. We were just out there having fun, enjoying the weather, enjoying the scene, and more so just making the memory of spending the time together. Other than that, just a lot of great memories with a lot of friends that you kind of just lose touch with overall. So looking back on those times and understanding just how good things were at the time, and really just enjoying spending time with people that really had a kind of an impact on my golf career, I guess you could say.
Yes.
High school coaches, teammates, things like that. Definitely a lot of memories made, and just like you said, it's great to be able to just spend time out on the course and get away from everything.
Yeah, I know. Like I'll never forget. Even this last Tuesday, I was out. I think we're on hole 17, and all of a sudden, a bunch of deer pop out in the background while we're golfing, and it was very memorable. You know, I mean, just having them there, they were so comfortable with us, and they were just sitting there, and we were watching us golf. It was kind of fun. You know, very relaxing. You know, and a great time together. Really, that was the beautiful part of it, right? Yeah. So we really, really enjoyed out that time out there. So guys and girls, community, Franklin, Nashville, if you're looking to up your game, or you're just looking to take on a new habit, maybe you played a couple of rounds and you enjoyed, you have a pair of golf clubs sitting around, or maybe you're looking to up your game and you're in high school or college, or doesn't matter wherever you're at the stage of your life. I would definitely encourage you to connect with Chance and have a discovery meeting with him. Is there any charge for somebody who just wants to find out a little bit more about what you do, what your programs run, how you work with them in the process at all? Can they meet with you first time?
Yeah. So we have a free consultation, free golf consultation and basic screen for right now, basically for me to get to know clients more, understand exactly where their game is and whatnot, and to just kind of tell them more about myself. So
That's great. That's great. Awesome. Well, we're going to put his contact information on the side of this video or on the bottom if you're on a mobile device. So make sure you book time with him. Check him out. He's local here in Williamson, Davison, Rutherford County. You can find him just about anywhere. And don't forget, he'll do Zoom first meetings with you as well if time is of an essence to you. So we appreciate you being here, Chance. And of course, we want to thank Encore Bank for allowing us to be here to record this video. I'm Ed Garza with Video City Magazine. Make sure your business gets known and schedule time with us to get your business interviewed. Just reach out to us and we'll reach back to you. Make it a great day, and thanks for being with us, Chance.
thanks, Ed.